So I'll just go eat ice cream.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Seeking Banter. I am your host, Seeking, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for, basically a suggestion that I got from a viewer. We're going to be doing a tier list. Um, Joining me today will be my compatriots, Flair,
Hello.
Fumbles,
Greetings.
and Verzu.
Hello.
So that being said, just a couple of things before we get started. Um, we're basically at the end of the superhero season. The next season, again, because it was a suggestion, I'm probably going to be doing anime debates next. So season two will be anime, which hopefully will be equally, if not more, exciting. Um, Now, for the last two episodes of this season, because it's going to be this episode and then another episode. Um, Today I'm doing a tier list, which I may, depending on feedback, I may continue to do tier lists towards the end of each season. My dashboard. Oh, if you're talking about like all this other stuff, it's fine and dandy. The reason why it's up is because I'm going to be switching to the tier list in a minute. But that being said, dang, I forgot what I was going to say for a second. Oh yeah, I'm also the next episode is going to be somewhat of a deep dive. I'm going to choose something. It's a bit of a new concept based off of some things that I saw, but I'm going to be doing a deep dive on a particular maybe character or a story, a movie, something. I'm going to just kind of do something like that. And again, that depending on feedback depends on whether or not I keep doing that. It takes a lot of effort to do deep dives, so the next episode is probably not going to be out until next Friday. I'm not going to do it on Tuesday because I'm going to have to do a lot of research for a deep dive. So that being said, Tuesday I may still stream something, but Friday will be the deep dive, and then after that, we're going straight into the anime season. That being said, let us commence with the tier list. Ba-da-da-da. It's just a simple tier list that I found that has a plethora of heroes on it. And we're going to be going in order and ranking these heroes. Now, before we start, we probably have to talk about the criteria that we're going to be rating these superheroes by. I'm open to suggestions.
As
What
far
based
as
on like how what we're rating them based off of?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming we're just doing like an
general,
amalgamation. So
yeah,
it'd be
like
like
how efficient they were, how iconic they are,
yeah,
uh, how powerful
iconic
they are, like all of it.
storytelling, not power, not power.
You know, fair, not power. Maybe character development. I don't want freaking. I've only done this one thing my entire life character.
Yeah, I think it should just be like iconicness of the character, the stories of the characters, like how well they're written, which includes character development. Um, I would say impact because some characters may not be the best, but their impact is crazy. So stuff like that.
Okay. That being said, I'm probably gonna keep it S tier, A tier, B, C, D, F, and then at the bottom, why are you here?
The Shadow Realm.
Yeah, basically, right? It's like, how did you even get hero status? All right, if we're all cool with that, unless you guys have particular names you want for each one of these tiers.
Um,
Well,
S should be
Kirby's
the alpha, the omega, everything in between.
Kirby is defaultively an S. Just throwing that out there.
All right, alpha, omega, everything in between. I guess A will just be
The biggest, the baddest.
the biggest, the baddest. I'll capitalize T. Did I spell baddest correctly? Whatever. All right, B will be pretty solid, I guess.
Yeah.
C will be mid.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mid. Yeah.
Yeah, just mid. Uh, D will be close to trash.
You can go home.
You can go home. F tier is just gonna be
No
go
thanks.
home.
Well,
Are you still here? Like,
Oh, that's good. What the are you still here? And then why are you here? Perfect. All right. So that being said, let's get started with our first hero, A Train. I guess it's in alphabetical order.
who is that?
A Train is from The Boys. He's basically a Flash copycat.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna disagree. I'm so sorry. I'm going to agree. In my opinion, A Train is just. He's just the Flash, right? But just shittier on some
Yeah.
aspects.
I man, I'm gonna say it's now because I feel like it just needs to be said. Screw everyone in the entire the boys universe. They're just a crappier version of the Justice League with extreme flaws because
Yeah. Uh,
I've never seen the boys, so I'm not gonna.
they just make everyone worse just for the sake of being worse. If you have super strength, then congratulations. You're probably an offender of some kind, or you eat children, which was actually the case for one person. This super speed guy, drugs. Actually, everyone who had super speed did drugs. There's a flying guy who did super speed while flying, drugs. This guy, drugs. All of them drugs,
all
like
right.
super drugs.
I also added another tier below that called "Who Are You" for people that I just don't know who they are. I'll give you a great
Melody.
example. Who's Allison?
Oh, Allison's from Umbrella Academy.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I'll
she's the Ruby girl.
the who?
We'll get to her when we get there. Don't skip,
Okay, I won't. I won't.
because I'm going to talk trash about her in a second.
Okay,
yeah, we're definitely
we're definitely what?
Well,
But
then, who's that other guy on the list? Who's that?
Okay,
The
who's
next one.
next? Alma?
yeah. Alana.
Oh, I'm
Who is
sorry.
it?
I can't read.
I don't know who this is.
I don't know who that is either.
Is there a way to zoom in on this? I can't see for shit. Ad blockers for whatever. Who's Alana?
One of King Triton's 7 daughters in the Disney Real Mermaid.
That's not the same girl.
Yeah, I don't
Listen,
think.
this person might not be important.
All right, we're just gonna put
Yeah,
her
who's
in. Who
next?
are you?
Yeah,
Next is Alex Mercer.
I don't know who that is.
Ooh,
He's
he's
he's from Prototype.
he's the guy from Prototype.
Oh, him?
Yeah,
Is he
I
even a hero?
He's not a hero, but there's gonna be villains on here. That's not just heroes.
Oh,
yeah, I can.
I mean, this is kind of a tough one because, by all intents and purposes, I would love to put him in S tier, but this is the most selfish man in fiction. Uh, and personally, that might bump him down to an A.
I
I think.
like his concept was so cool. Like it's pretty much, I'm gonna say it, the cooler version of Venom. Because Venom, yeah, he does things with his venomness, but Prototype like really went into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I think, to be honest, after Prototype came out, they started to bite into his style. Then all of a sudden you start seeing Venom with big swords and crap like that. It's like I never saw that beforehand.
Yeah, Prototype was such a good game, so fun. Loved running around, and Alex Mercer is so cool. Or let's put him in A,
Yeah, I put him in the
or I
biggest and
guess the
baddest.
biggest and the baddest.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's pretty dope. Next is All for One. I'm sorry, dog.
ain't he the dude from My Hero?
Yeah, All
You can
for
go
One
home.
can go home.
Yeah,
I
you
know
can
that
go
there.
home.
I know there are people who truly like um, My Hero Academia, but
My Hero.
it's garbage, and the
It's,
villain was garbage. Nah, you. There's the
My Hero
door.
Academia is not the greatest. It, it just doesn't do a very good job of building its world the way that they're supposed to.
I'll
You'd
say.
expect better of a society that has people with abilities and then people without abilities.
All right, I'll do this. I will give an olive branch when it comes to My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia's concept to me was actually really good. I thought it had potential and it could have been really great. Like I'm talking about like up there with some of the greatest of shonen. However, it was too rushed, which ultimately was the downfall of this entire anime. They rushed the hell out of it. They didn't want anybody to actually take their time and train and develop. They just wanted to rush everything. Oh, you guys just joined the school. Super bad guy. Another super bad guy. A month of training, more bad guys. End of the world bad guy. And it's like you've been in school for 3 months. What's the point of you being about an academy if you niggas don't learn anything? You know what I mean? It's like Harry Potter. At least in Harry Potter, they had to where okay, like they were in school for like 4 or 5 years before the end of the thing. Not My Hero Academia.
Yeah, they sped run that. Not really enough time for real development or justifiable development of powers.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dog. It was just not good. I wish it was better. All for One as a hero was not, or All for One as a villain isn't the worst. I'm. He really didn't
The
do
most I would
much.
ever put anyone in My Hero Academia is mid. They're not going higher than that.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I could justify putting him in mid, but never anything higher.
I
But
mean, they
I'm.
Like,
didn't do
I mean,
anything necessarily outlandish with All for One, but he is just the most safe generic villain you've ever seen. You know, not a word that comes from that guy's mouth or an action he does isn't the cookie cutter. This is what's expected from the final boss type
Yeah.
of mentality.
I will say there is one character from My Hero that I am gonna argue for, but I don't even know if they're on the list. But if they do come up, I'm gonna have to be a ride or die for them.
Okay.
But
When we get there, and depending on the character, I might also fight for some of the heroes. For example, I think All Might is actually a decent hero.
I mean, I feel like he is a decent hero, but I just have a hard time with All Might just because I feel like he is very generic.
I understand he's somewhat generic as far as his abilities go, but I'm talking about as far as like story is concerned. I actually think All Might be pretty solid. I'll give my case. All Might to me, even though nobody in the whole anime lived to his standard of heroism because he went above and beyond to help people. He was always there, and the biggest thing that they kind of showed in the anime was that he always did it with a smile. He understood his impact on the world, and that he couldn't let people see him sweat. In the background, he's struggling, he's hurt, he's crying, but when he's out there, he shows them that there's hope. He's to me he's almost very similar to Superman in that aspect, where it's like you never let them see you sweat, and he sacrificed everything for everybody. Now I will put him down to mid because of what they did to him later. I'm not going to give any spoilers because apparently Frog Girl hasn't seen the whole dang thing. But after let's just say later on, instead of um,
Just stop. You don't
yeah,
need to explain.
yeah.
I'm fine with him being mid. I don't really.
You can be
I
mid.
do have I do have an argument to maybe bump him one tier higher. But this isn't necessarily with the character, this is with the writing. I personally love shonen. I've seen more of it than I would like to admit. Uh, and what they do with All Might, at least in the very beginning of the story, is they provide an upper limit to what is possible. He's like the guy. No one's stronger than him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the first season, they put that on full display to show what all of these potential students are working towards or what the world can actually provide. And I think that that is a breath of fresh air and great, considering the debate topic that you had not too long ago, C King, which was that a lot of the time this stuff is bullcrap. It doesn't go anywhere. It just keeps getting stronger and stronger and bigger threats. Uh, and they did that right.
I also love shonen, by the way.
Hmm.
I think shonen is really, really great when done right, and when you give the thing that I love about shonen is that shonen is designed to grow with the watcher, right? That's what they did with Dragon Ball. You grew with Goku, and as you grew with Goku, he grew, he got stronger, and your journeys were almost the same time. Same thing with a lot of those things, Yu Yu Hakusho, and all those other shows where it's like you're growing as they're growing. Nowadays, I feel like Shonen, on the other hand, just wants to hurry up and rush to the end. Oh, you're as strong as you really need to be, and then just keep going.
Honestly, I'm fine if you guys want to bump All Might up. Only because even though I didn't like my hero, I liked certain characters because of how they showcased weaknesses and the struggles that the characters still have. So it's like I like the fact that All Might wasn't just this untouchable figure like Superman, because realistically probably would have hated him with all my heart and soul. But the fact that he actually does have he's not as strong. That well, he's strong, but like he can't do it for long, and he's sick.
Well, that's the
Oh,
thing.
you know what? For
Go ahead.
only All Might, I will let. I would say we can put him in the biggest and the baddest. Everyone else, I don't
I
give a
said
shit.
pretty solid. I said pretty solid. I didn't say the biggest and the baddest.
You wanna do pretty solid instead?
Yeah, we'll do pretty solid. I think All Might
Okay, he
and
can
All
be
Might
pretty solid.
alone is pretty solid.
Yeah, everyone else
There's
is
one other
downhill from there.
person. There's one other person. But I don't know
Yeah,
if he's
we'll
We'll
get
here.
there when we get
yeah,
there.
we'll see. All right, so
Who's
who's
next? We
Allison?
have a big list.
You said she's from the Umbrella Academy, right?
Yeah, Allison's from the Umbrella Academy. Allison needs to go in. Yeah, pretty much. Why are you here? She
Yep.
has like pretty much the power of like mind control through speech, and I think her power is really cool. But she is a terrible person, like
Horrible.
god awful. And I understand that she went through a lot, but at a certain point, you was just trifling. And I listen, I support people's rights and wrongs because of the power of eating. And she was eating in the first half, but it was to the point where she lost me. I couldn't defend her
No,
no
she's
more.
messy, dude. I mean, you can't defend her in the first place. Maybe when the show's just starting and it's all dances and Klaus, who is the best character in the show.
The
Um,
best character.
but like she is just a wreck, dude. Complete and
Yeah.
total mess. Imagine having the power to be able to just speak whatever you want into existence and you use it for materialistic gain and well, some other things that I don't know if are stream safe.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I really like that power. It's actually one of my favorite powers because I saw it first in Jessica Jones, and I was like, "Oh, this is a cool power." And she just made me be like, "Man, I can't rep that power no more." Because
Mm-mm-mm. All right, we'll keep her there then. I'll take you guys' word for it. Next is Anna from Overwatch.
ain't she just a sniper?
Yeah, she.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anna is literally just a sniper who was in the military, but she got assigned to a special group in the military. Like, and then she retired. She didn't stay there the whole time.
Yeah,
She
but here's the
left.
thing though. Like she was in the military. She was a sniper. She's a healer. I put her in mid.
But no, she
No,
didn't do
no. Are
anything.
you still here?
Well, yeah, because she was old, and I guess are you still here?
What did that TikTok say? She ain't put up no buckets. What is she doing
She
here?
put up plenty of buckets, but then she
Who
got
invited
older,
her to the
retired.
cookout?
I
Who
mean,
invited her to the cookout? Send her home.
Am I gonna put
she is
Batman
a
on there
better
because he
shot than
retired?
Widowmaker.
Yeah, she's a better shot than Widowmaker, but like,
Didn't Widowmaker take out her eye?
yeah, but that's for a good reason, not necessarily because she outsniped her. It was more of a surprise thing.
But we'll put are you still here? But I'm not gonna make the case because I don't play a
No,
crap ton of Overwatch.
I know an okay amount of Overwatch lore back when it was trying to do something cool,
But my
I
overall
just
but
don't
point
see
is,
her
it's like,
standing anywhere as a hero.
but that's the thing. It's
she
like,
she doesn't really have impact. She doesn't do anything per se. Like she's just one really good sniper. She's not special.
okay, let's keep it trucking because we got a lot to go through. Who the hell is Animal Man?
I don't
He's a
know.
man who can turn into animals, or he's just a man who acts very rude.
Why are you here?
Who are you? Because we don't know
Um,
who that man is. Anthony,
I
I feel
don't
like
know.
Anthony just made that up. Why did you believe him?
did you make that up, Fumbles?
Yes, I do it all the time.
Put that back.
I did. All right, Ant
Yeah.
Man.
Who? Um.
Now here's the thing. Ant Man put in some work. If we're talking about Hank Pym's Ant Man, then I think that he's pretty solid.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to put him above pretty solid though, because while he is incredibly courageous and has enough battle IQ to do his thing, uh, he kind of has everyone else to owe for his position.
Yeah. Like the whole shrinking down thing and whatnot is cool and stuff, but he's kind of a scientist. He's actually not different whatsoever from his DC counterpart, the Atom. Like they just made shrinking cool,
Yeah,
but they're they don't have more of an impact than that. Anytime they just need someone to do something stupid, they just bring them back in. Like, hey, I shrunk and went in your ear, and now I'm gonna grow and explode your head. Yep, because the writer decided we don't want you anymore, and then I'm gonna disappear for I don't know, let's say 50 chapters or books or maybe a few series. I'll be back
Aoyama
eventually.
Yuga, the belly button
Wait.
bean
So
guy,
now question: Is Ant Man above or below All Might?
below.
Okay, I'm just making sure because technically that is also a factor.
Yeah. Belly button beam guy.
Go home.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can go
you can
home.
go home. Let's keep it trucking.
No, lower.
Lo-
Then you can go home. He needs to be on like.
Are you still here?
He needs to go where Allison is. He doesn't do nothing.
I mean,
Why are you here?
yeah. Why are you here? If I get to that,
Exactly. Thank you, Fro
if
Girl.
if I get to that grape asshole, he's boy. Who are you? I might
He's
put a.
going off the list.
I might put him in a separate category. It's gonna be called piece of shit.
Okay. Aquaman.
Aquaman, the man, the myth.
I feel like he started off kind of goofy, but he really kind of ate towards the
Well,
end, so I
Yeah,
like him.
I would.
Aquaman has never been goofy to me, and I'm tired of people making fun of him because he can talk to fish and stuff. He's always had super strength. The dude literally came out of the box saying, "Oh man, I guess I'm half Atlantean. Oh man, they put me in prison." And then he literally pulled a Mike Tyson and went from being in prison to being the champion of Atlantis to being the king of Atlantis, and he kept his prison clothes to show where he came from because he's really about that life, and that's why he wears orange. So this dude's still rocking his prison garb and sitting on the throne.
Now here's
Put
the thing:
this motherfucker in Alpha and Omega.
Alpha and Omega.
Yes, he is the Aquaman. Anyone who's fish related, you think of Aquaman.
I won't. I
His
won't argue
Listen,
that.
impact cannot be denied.
he has great impact. I dare say that Aquaman is one of the reasons why I feel like Atlantis is as popular as it is. And but the thing is, with that being said, Alpha, Omega, and everything in between is a certain title that is just crazy. And I don't know if Aquaman really is that. I think he's the biggest and the baddest.
I was thinking
I don't
that.
know if he's Alpha,
I
Omega,
would.
and everything in
I
between.
would put him at
I'll,
the personally the top of the biggest and the baddest. He's the biggest and the
yeah,
baddest.
I will take that. I will take that. But I'm not gonna have anyone disrespect my boy Aquaman. I love Aquaman. He's cool.
Hey,
Okay,
Everyone
you
I
can
making
like
got
him
you.
all you want.
All
I'm
right,
tired of these people.
Ash from Overwatch. Why are you here?
Why are you here? Why are the
What?
Overwatch characters
Why,
here?
I don't know.
why are these so much characters here? We're about to breeze through this faster than I thought, depending on how many of these My Hero Academia and is Barnacle Boy on this list. My goodness, the bottom of this list is gonna get filled quick.
Yeah. Okay. Um,
Not just go down the list.
I
We can
am.
start
I am.
rapid firing these things.
Yeah. Acid Girl. You can go home.
I think she's cooler than the rest of the My Heroes. I think she can go and Are You Still Here?
Is she
Yeah.
wouldn't that be higher than All for One though?
No, because honestly, I don't know why All for One's there. Y'all put him there.
Down to Are You Still Here?
She can go
Why are
home.
you putting?
Oh wait,
Why is she not in there?
I mean,
huh?
they can both go there. They can both. Yep. Put them both.
Okay. I mean, I think her, I think her power was cool. She had a. Never mind. I remember the school dance arc. Next is Astro Boy. Now Astro Boy is kind of like a staple when it comes to robot characters. It's him
Yeah.
and Mega Man that were kind of up there when it came to like.
Now, who was first?
I think Astro.
Because
No,
that
wait.
greatly that makes a big difference when it comes to the impact factor.
Who versus who? I can look it up.
When was
Astro
Astro
Um,
Boy
Boy
versus Mega Man.
made?
Uh,
I mean, personally, I don't think he can go any lower than pretty solid.
yeah, I wouldn't put him low,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
but
put him low. I'm just trying to figure out. He was Astro Boy was made in 1963.
dang.
And Mega Man was not Mega Man. Jesus Christ! Right, yeah, Mega Man. He was made in 1987. So Astro Boy was first by a large margin. That's the thing. He was like one of the first, like, oh, hey
Robot
guys,
Boys.
Robot Boy type deal. And so he's definitely, I'm going to put him pretty solid.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll actually put him like right here.
Now above Ant-Man, yeah.
Yeah. Adam Ant. It's a
I
Hanna
never really
Barbera.
cared for his cartoons.
Me neither. It's just a. It's stuff. I'm sorry. It's just Hanna Barbera. Like, who are you? I'll put why are you here at best.
Yeah, I mean, I know who he is. You
Yeah, I
gotta
know
give him that much.
I know who you are, but why are you on the list? You know what I mean?
Yeah, agreed.
Next, Adam Eve.
Now, I haven't read the comics. I am caught up on the television show, though.
I think she definitely can go and like, in my opinion, I think because of her character, I would want her to go in pretty solid because I think she really did. Granted, her